When shall I see you again, Captain?
When the spirit moves me, Margaret. I'd have thought you had business enough anyway.
I was talking of pleasure, Captain, not business. If it be money...
When there's no money, I shan't come.
Oh, that'd be cruel. I could get you money. I do know some rich people. Sometimes a little bit of money can help a man.
You're full of goodness in more ways than one. What time is it?
Past midnight.
Too early for sleep. I'll go and play the tables a while.
It's time you were married, Captain. You need a wife to go home to.
Wives kept their husbands at home, Margaret. You'd be a lot poorer.
Oh, I wasn't talking about them. Snivelling lot they are. Can't even keep the cat at home. No, yours would be different. She'd be more than a match for you.
I'll choose none at all and please myself what I do.
Been disappointed, Captain? She were a fool, then. Well, there's plenty more pebbles on the beach. There's no need to hanker after one alone.
I'm hankering after none at all.
It is better that way. Pebble you stumble across, all is prettier when you go looking for. Anyway, I shouldn't go marrying you off. I'd be losing you for good.
Perhaps not. Perhaps you'd be keeping me.
No, not you. There's some men who's made to wander, and some not. When you find yours, you'll stick with her.
Always something. Yes. He's only allowed to have two, but there's three because he's a juvenile. Mr. Juvenile. Good evening, Lady Poldark. Oh, Lady thought we'd have some talk outside the boys.
Stand. Buy one. Sir.
Ah, Monsieur Talbot at your service.
Ah, Monsieur Talbot. Now, they told me that you can play anything here.
And again to get the name, sir. If it is known, we can play it. Faro, backgammon, 21, physique, any game you like. Everything is here, sir, for your enjoyment.
Is that to your taste, gentlemen?
Indeed, yes.
Now, first of all, Talbot, rum. A bottle, a man, at any table which is at least crowded. It makes no difference to my friends here how or where they take your
The backgammon table is empty, sir. Perhaps you can stay there.
Mr. Poldark?
I'll buy another.
First of all, gentlemen, a wager. We break the house tonight or we walk home.
I doubt very much whether you'll still be standing, my dear Francis, let alone walking.
Mr. Poldark, are you playing, sir?
No, I've had enough.
Sir?
Aye, gentlemen.
Good night. Sir?
My horse, Talbot.
Well, let me get you a carriage, Monsieur Poldark.
When I can't ride a horse, Talbot, you can order me a hearse.
Certainly, sir. I'll have your horse brought round.
Soon.
Isn't that your cousin, Francis?
Yes, well. Damn it, I didn't know he came here.
In bed up yet, Miss Verity?
What up? Why, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Go and wake him.
Oh, I daresn't do that, miss. He'd have my head for plum pudding, so he would.
Nonsense. Is he sick?
Sick of the sound of me calling him, I dare say.
Well, tell him I called.
Prudy! Prudy!
Sir?
Who is it?
Which is Miss Verity, Master Ross?
What time is it?
10 o'clock. What's wrong with the bedroom?
The stairs. The stairs make no concessions to how a man comes home at night. I'll leave them. Prudy will clean up.
Prudy's busy.
Well, that's a change. Prudy's busy. I'll have an announcement made in church. Well, I'm sorry. I had a late night last night. What I do with my life is my concern.
You're doing nothing with your life. That's my complaint. There are gates swinging on the outhouses for want of hammer and nails. Garden fences are down, there's no seed corn in the barns, and Judd sits whittling away at a piece of wood for a want of a master's voice to tell him what to do. Do you intend to sell the place and go away again?
I don't know, perhaps. I've no interest here.
Will you find it elsewhere?
I may.
I think not. It's not the place you've lost interest in, it's yourself. Wherever you went, would that be any different?
Verity, my head is bursting. I'm in no mood for discussion.
And whose fault is it, pray, that your head is bursting? No one's but your own. You spend all night at Talbot's drinking and playing cards and then complain your head is bursting.
Who told you I was at Talbot's?
I hear things. I don't live in a convent. And from what I hear, you've been going too often for your own good.
What's good for me is for me to decide.
Oh, you don't do anything so grand as deciding. That evidently is beyond you at the moment. You drift from one day to the next. You've neither oars nor rudder and appear not to have the strength to work them if you did. In my opinion, you're a very sorry sight, cousin.
Did you come all the way over here to tell me that?
No, I did not.
Then what did you come for?
I'm not ready for a change of subject yet.
Why don't you sit down?
Because standing matches my mood more. Sitting and holding your head seems to match yours.
Well, if I can't prevent you having your say, could we not arrange a better time for it?
No, we could not. I should have mentioned it long ago, except I hoped you'd discover it all for yourself. But it seems I was wrong. It seems Elizabeth was a better judge of character than I was. Oh. I hate waste. My own life's a desert, but at least not through any fault of mine. Still, I hate to see it in others. Ross, you must forget her. You must put her aside. There's no road that leads to her anymore. She's married to my brother, and she's happy.
Master Ross? Master Ross, do I want something to drink?
I think it is I who need something to drink, Prudy. What did you come over for this morning?
Only to ask you if you still remember how to dance.
Well, I suppose if I had a mind, I could remember. Why?
Well, there's a charity ball at the Assembly Rooms in Truro in 2 weeks' time. I'd so like to go, but want an escort. I could go with Francis and Elizabeth. Well, we'd look so bad.
Were they going then?
Yes. Would you mind?
No, I'd be enchanted. Though you may live to regret it when you dance with me all evening.
Oh, I've no intention of dancing with you all evening. You're just to make it look proper.
Oh, I see. I'm to be used. Oh, well, what else are cousins for?
There's a young man at the door looking for work, sir. Name of Jim Carter.
It's an omen. Hire him. You need extra help in the house. Prudy can't do it all.
Oh, now there's a sympathetic soul. It'd take a woman to know what a woman's work be.
Tell him to come in, Prudy, and send Judd in.
There's seed corn at home if you need it. Father won't mind.
I'll get my own seed corn, woman. Now leave me in peace. Where have you been working?
At Grambler, sir. 'Tis your uncle's mine, I'm told.
Yes. Have you been dismissed?
No, sir. Nothing like that. I started coughing black phlegm, and surgeon says I must work up in open a whiles. There isn't too much air down in Grambler to clear fumes when they blast.
Can you farm?
I can farm, sir. Do anything. I need the work, sir, bad. I'm hoping to wed soon.
Well, I can't pay you what you'd earn in the mine.
No, I'd know that, sir, but it's work in the fresh air I'd want.
Judd, there's a new hand for you. I want the barns made weatherproof and the plough mended. Tomorrow, you and I will go into Truro to pick up some stock and some seed.
Too late for sowing, sir. I wouldn't risk seed corn this time of year.
I've sowed as late as this, sir, when there ain't been too much rain, and ground not too sudden.
Get the plough mended, Judd. We'll chance it.
If we don't want none of that Tony to master. You watch it, lad. Or he'll have you working every hour God sent. Won't do you no good. Nor me.
Put that down, Peg. George, take that coal away from your sister. Now, who's that?
Look here, Morty. Look at we man outside. It's Captain Poldark. Come in, sir. Come in.
Oh, bless me, bless us all, and me in such a terrible mess. I'm rolling this out, sir, for a pasty.
Oh, it looks good.
Won't be that good, sir, when it's done. That I can promise you. Wait, it's a pity he didn't come till later. Wow, look how he's changed, Morty. I hardly recognised him.
I glimpsed you several times, Captain, riding by. But it's true, sir, you've changed. Lot thinner.
I should have called before.
Oh, you've been too busy to bother about tenants, sir. I'll be bound.
Well, the thing about having good tenants, Zach, is you don't need to bother about them.
Oh, the same goes for a good landlord, sir. Your father, he was good to us. We were right grieved when he died. And then some more when we heard you'd followed him.
Bless us all. It was like a miracle when we heard you was back, sir, sound in every limb. Won't you sit down?
I'm on my way to Truro to buy stock and seed. Is this Ginny?
Yes, sir, the eldest. 17 a month gone.
I don't remember her so pretty.
Stop blushing, child. Say hello properly to Captain Poldark.
Why, you've forgotten.
No, I haven't.
You've had another, then?
2, sir, since you've been gone. There's 9 all told now.
Well, I need some help up at the house and some in the fields. I thought I'd come to you first.
Oh, that's kind of you, sir, but they're all working down the mine at Gramblers. Well, then that's old enough.
Well, what about Ginny? Would she like to come give Prudy a hand?
Well, she's working in the bow, too. She's a spaller.
Oh, that's hard work.
Well, but she's hoping to be wed soon. She's saving every penny.
Oh. Who's it going to be?
Jim Carter, Captain Poldark. You took him on yesterday as a hand.
Oh, he's luckier than he allowed, then. And I'm out of luck, it seems.
Oh, no, sir, I'll ask round. Might be some young and round want to work out in the field.
Well, send them up to the house if they're interested. Goodbye, Mrs. Martin.
Goodbye, sir. You've got a good one in Jim Carter.
You've got some good ones there.
Bye, Captain Poldark.
Bye, Zach.
Here comes I, St. George, a man of courage bold. If your blood be hot, I shall make it cold.
Wool on that in there. Look. That's a fine beast, look.
How much you want for it? Come on, abusies. Physic. Tuppence the bottle.
Oh, I like that one.
Boys, sword. Hang on. Oh, all right. For satisfaction I shall have before I go away. Move them, Barrow, move. Come on. Move, shift it. Come on. Shift it. What? Oh, don't miss that duck, stupid. Come on, shift it. Shift it.
How much?
12.5, sir. Guineas, steady. National angling price. I could ask more than that, but I want to get on home, so I'll take no less.
Pounds!
Done, sir. You've got yourself a good ox there. He'll pull your prey to kingdom come.
Judge!
John!
Well, take him. Is everything in the cart?
Hey there. Feet for stock and seed corn. She's all there.
Hitch him on behind with the other one. Set off home. And don't dawdle. I'll catch you up. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God be with you.
What satisfaction you shall have before you go, eh?
Oh, is there a doctor to be found to cure this deep and deadly wound?
wonderful cure.
Here, take a drop of my Nelly campaign and rise to fight St. George again.
Let me go! Let me go!
Enough! Enough! You mind your business! You'll kill the boy if you go on. Enough! You know, boy, she's a mad, and she's worse than all the rest. 2 days she been around here. I seen her. I know her ways. Sneaking around and thieving from under me nose when me back's turned.
Here, here's for the keg. And have some charity, man.
Charity? She'd have won a good beating twice a day, not charity.
I should go home if I were you. Ebenezer, bring another pasty. What's your name?
Demeltha. Demeltha.
Is that your first name? It's a pretty name.
Think it is.
Don't you? What's your last name?
Carn, I think.
Don't you know?
Father said he was called Carn. Leastways, that's what he said.
Said he was called Khan.
Don't you remember my father?
Is he dead?
Hmm.
Where's your mother?
She's dead, too.
Of a broken heart, I suppose.
With a broken head. He killed her. Hit her with an iron. Said she fell.
How old are you?
16. Well, nearly. 15 then.
You're small for 15.
I don't get enough to eat, that's way.
Where do you live?
Liggum.
With whom?
Oh, well.
Well, where do you sleep then?
Where I can, of course. Work a bit, here and there. Ain't much work in Liggum, though. Can finish that ale.
Don't you know it's wrong to steal? Why do you do it then?
Got no money, that's way. And you? Don't much of pasty.
What was wrong with it?
Not big enough.
Ebenezer, bring another one. Why do you dress like that?
Split when you're a girl. Boys leave you alone.
You look abominable. Don't you have any pride? Couldn't you grow your hair at least?
It's growing.
Well, why is it so short?
Man cut it off.
Man? Why?
Said I stole his watch.
And did you?
Of course not. Fell out of his pocket when he was dressing.
Dressing?
Cut my hair, he did.
Well, I must be riding back.
Which way?
I live in Nampara, near Saul, you know it?
That's past the turn into London.
How did you come here?
What? Oh. I feel queer. I never walk back.
All right, you can ride part of the way with me. Come on. This is as far as I can take you. Nampara's over there.
Oh, I feel sick.
Well, I'm not taking you any further, so go down and walk.
I feel sick.
You walked all the way in, you can walk half the way back.
It'll be dark before I get there, I'm afraid. No! No, don't! Don't! Oh! Oh! Oh, my leg! Oh! Oh, it hurts! Oh, my poor leg, I twisted it bad! Oh! Oh, my poor leg! Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh, let me see. Does that hurt?
Oh!
Or that? And there. You feel any pain there? Hmm?
I could take them off for a shilling. I've done it before. What are you laughing at? Stop it! Stop it! What's so funny? I've done it before. Stop laughing.
So you've done it before, have you?
Of course I have. Lots of times. Men like it. They don't laugh.
Where will you sleep tonight?
In Luggan somewhere. Look. Shall I take them off? Cost you none but a shilling.
Can you scrub and clean?
Eh?
Can you work?
Ain't you got a shilling?
Would you like to come home with me?
That costs more. That costs 2.
Do you want some work?
Work?
I need help in the house. You'll have bed, food, and a guinea a year, but you'll have to work for it. And keep yourself clean.
I am clean.
Do you want to come or no?
Ace.
Can't you say yes?
Ace. Yeah, Ace.
Get up on the horse. And if you change your mind, you can stay the night and go back to Luggan in the morning. If I have any nonsense, I'll send you packing. 1, 2, 3.
You dance well, Captain.
Your daughter dances even better. She's taught me a few new steps.
Ah, well, girls practice more. You must ask her to show you others. Your cousin seems to approve her partner's dancing, though he seemed to me to dance none too well at all.
Perhaps it's he who approves of hers. Excuse me. Your exciting comment, did you know?
Oh, that's such a small thing to excite. Now, if it was scandal...
That's better left to me.
Oh, you men have all the fun. What do you think of him?
Since you monopolize him all evening and don't give me a chance to talk to him properly, how should I ever find out?
You'll have your chance in a moment. What do you think of the look of him?
Sturdy, dependable.
Oh, I shan't take that for criticism.
Wasn't meant to be.
There. Would you care for this cup of lemonade, Captain Poldark?
No, thank you. I'll get myself a cup of punch later.
I thought the rest of your family were coming.
Oh, they'll be here later. They've gone to dinner first in Truro with friends.
The Warlegans?
Yes.
What route do you sail, Captain?
Falmouth to Lisbon, sir. We take out tea and bring back oranges. Sometimes we go on to Algiers.
Oh, the seas can be rough in the Bay of Biscay.
Rough as you'll find anywhere.
Here's Papa. They must have arrived.
Verity, has Ross danced all over your feet?
Oh, he's better than he admits to. Where are the others?
Oh, they're dancing. Yeah, now, who is this?
May I introduce Captain Blamey, Father? He's a sea captain.
Oh,
He's been
Captain.
telling me all about the sea, the eye of the storm, and how to put ships in bottles.
I'm on it, sir.
Excuse me.
Of course, Ross. Well, how big is this ship of yours, Captain?
Are you not dancing?
No.
I see Ruth Teague looking longingly at you across the room.
I may go home, would you mind?
Only if you went because you were not enjoying yourself.
You are enjoying yourself, and that's why I came.
Well, now do you like him?
Do you?
Oh, yes. Yes, he's very straightforward, I think, and very kind and simple. Father knows the ship he sails. I could go home with Father if you wanted to leave.
Enjoy yourself. Good night, Captain Blamey.
Good night, sir.
Are you leaving, Ross?
Yes, Uncle.
Ross, what do you make of this Blamey fellow, eh? He's asked if he may bring Verity home. They'll be travelling behind us, of course, but he's also asked if he may call upon her.
Seems very sound.
Yes, solid, I would say, wouldn't you? Of course, maybe nothing in it, but Verity's not a youngster. I don't want to pass up any chances.
No. Good night, Uncle.
Good night, Ross.
What's the meaning of this?
Mr. Poldark!
Who the devil are you?
Tom Khan's the name. These be my two brothers.
What do you want?
I hear tell you took my daughter from the fair. She ain't been out of since. I want to know what he done with her.
Your daughter?
Ah, the Melzer. Ebenezer told me you bought her food and you left with her. And we ain't leaving till we know what he done with her. No. He can tell us peaceful, or we can beat it out of you.
I see. You're Demelz's father.
Yeah.
You don't look after her very well, do you?
What I do with my own's for me to say. No, where is she? Do we tell us? Or do we smash your head in? Eh? I've a mind to do it anyways.
She's here.
'Tis no more than I thought.
I'll fetch her for you.
Ah.
Is this man your father?
I had never seen him before.
Oh, you wicked heathen, denying your own father.
I had never seen you before, never.
Oh, look at the lie about me.
What do you want with her?
Take her home, that's what.
Demelza, get your things.
Just a minute.
You're going to let him take me away?
Hey,
I had never seen you
What do you mean, get a thing?
You want her back?
Of course I does.
Take her.
Tis like that, is it? Take her, is it? No, you had your use on her. Eh? Calm as you like. Takes her from the fair, tices her home, keeps her here a couple of days.
And nights.
And nights. And then says, take her back. And her not but 14-year-old.
She told me she was older than that.
That's what they ought to say.
And she told me you were dead and her mother.
Did she now? Well, her mother is, but I ain't. It'd be a terrible crime to take a young girl away.
Call the constable, then.
Perhaps they'd rather take a beating, eh?
Oh, pigs!
Of course. Compensation, as I heard it called, will sometimes appease a father's natural wrath.
Get out.
Stay out of this, son.
You're in the master's parlour.
I said stay out of this.
Well, Tom Khan, shall you and I settle this outside?
I didn't come here looking for no trouble, sir. I just looking for my rights, that's all. It's compensation that I want. That's what I'm here.
Compensation? Here's 2 guineas, her wages for 2 years when she'll be of age and owe you nothing.
Give him that. That's my money.
Some respect for your elders, girl. This is between me and this gentleman now. Now, he knows the law, and your wages be due to me till you'll be 16. You beat her if she don't work, and if you don't want her, you send for me, and I'll come and thrash her. As for he, out, the pair of he ain't as soft as pudding. Out, there's the other words to say to me outside. Oh, messing up these gentlemen's papers. I told him not to touch anything. Just clumsy oafs. Good day to you.
Give him my money.
It's not yours, it's his.
Then let him work for it.
You'll work for it, Demelsa, and you'll work hard. You'll be polite and you'll keep yourself clean, and above all, you'll stop telling me lies. Do you understand? Oh, my God, I'll thrash you twice a day. Now, go out to the kitchen and help Prudy.
Go. It's fair. A woman's got no rights, nothing. Men, you're all the same when you come to it. You stick together. Well, you can't keep a woman against her will. It's lawful. Are you ready where you say?
Sure.
Give me my money away. We're very happy that
When they
money.
come running and says there's murder going on, where be 'em all? I'll lure 'em.
You're too late, Judd. They've gone.
Huh?
You must have passed them on the road.
Oh, that were them, huh? Oh, I wish I'd known. I'd have given them a good beating. I wish I'd known.
Jim. I've a mind to thank you for that.
'Twasn't nothing, sir.
No, it was to me. How are you finding the work?
Oh, it's good, sir. Working up and open will do me a power of good. I don't cough nights no more. Just wish I could get Ginny to leave the mine. Don't do her no good neither.
Well, could you not find work elsewhere?
Why, sir, we don't pay like it doing the mine. The only way to get her out is to marry her.
Well, why don't you?
Can't afford the rent of a cottage yet, sir. Not till I'm well enough to go back down the mine. Well, sir, I'll be getting back to the fields then.
Jim! There's a cottage at Mellon standing empty. Brings in nothing as it is. Needs some repairing, but you could have it rent-free, if you put it right.
Rent-free, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say. You mean pay nothing at all?
If you and Ginny want it.
I'll go and tell her, sir. I'll go tell her. This means we can set a wedding date. I'll go and tell her right away.
That's all got mugs filled. I'm about to toast the bride and groom. When I say toast, that's what I mean. It's bottoms up when it's all drinks and you put down the empty mugs, all right? Roy, make sure there's no cheating. Captain Poldark see the daylight out of the top of your mug. Roy, make sure Captain Poldark's got a full one. That's it. Now, I'm going to keep this short, because there ain't no day for wasting good drinking time. And Judge just brought in a keg of brandy. He's been keeping Captain Poldark's rainwater barrel. Unbeknownst to him, and out the prying eyes of the revenue men who thought we went out looking for pilchards. That's the finest French brandy, that is. 2 barrels already gone where no revenue man can follow. And this last one, he's about to go in the same direction. Isn't that right, Tom? Begging his pardon, Captain Poldark, we thank you for the use of your rainwater barrel.
You're lucky I never found it there, Zach.
Now to the bride and groom. I don't have to tell any here what Jenny mean to us. She being our eldest, and she's been a good girl and a true one. And she's very dear to us. And I expect Jim Carter to treat her right. And I know he will, for he's a good lad. And since he come here, well, he's come like one of us. We couldn't wish for no better son-in-law, and that's a fact. So, God go with the pair of you. And if you'll be as happy as Maudie and me, you won't have no cause for complaint in your prayers. The bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
Bride and groom. Come on, Jim and George. Come on.
The fact is, I didn't nearly get married today. So you would have to do this. It very nearly isn't worth it. Well, still, it only happened once, thank God, so here it goes. 3 months ago, we weren't no sign of this day at all. It could have been a year from now or 2. Then, Captain Poldark offers Ginny and me our cottage, free of rent. And we set a date, and that date is here now. No way of thanking him for that, so I ain't going to try. I'm just going to say that if you want anything at all from me, all you got to do is ask. Last, I'll say this. I know Ginny's dear to all her family, but she ain't less dear to me. And if Mr. Martin there couldn't wish for a better son-in-law, well, I couldn't hope for better folk to be parents to my bride. I love him as I did my own. And to all you good friends here, I say, thanks one and all for being here today.
Right, now, let's open that keg around. It can't pull out your first.
I must be on my way, Zach. It was good of you to ask me. Good luck, Ginny. May God grant happiness to you both.
Thank you, sir.
If the liquor runs dry, there's meat up at the house. Send someone up for it.
Very well, Captain. You can be sure of that. Right, now, let's get a that brandy. Well, here's the good French brandy here. There's nothing like it, especially when it be fell off a boat in the dark and night and it floated in duty-free. Come on, John.
Give you a toast, Jackie.
Thank you.
What's wrong, Zachy?
This tastes a bit weak, this one.
Tastes all right to me.
Not as good as the others, but it seems all right.
It is the same as the others, boy. Leastways it were. We bought 3 keg off Frenchy that night, and everyone's the same.
Damn you, the little frog. He's cheated us. Wouldn't you know them? They're all the same, them Frenchies.
He ain't never cheated us before, Judd.
We always got our brandy from old John Pierre.
Well, that's right. There's always a first time for everything, you know? Yeah. I'll tell you something, Zach. You're right. And I'll tell you something else. There's rainwater got into that keg, seeped in it. I knew we should never have kept it in that rainwater barrel. Some of that fine old brandy seeped out. And the rainwater is seeped in.
Well, you've never had no accidents like that before, Judd.
I reckon the wood in that keg's rotten.
Seems to me it's not only the wood that's rotten, Judd.
Eh? What do you mean by that, eh? Are you suspicioning?
I'm suspicioning.
No, that's the most terrible thing I ever heard of, Zach. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Suggesting that a fine woman like Prudy. Not Prudy. Not thinking of Prudy. Oh, You couldn't be thinking...
Ah, I'm thinking.
Not Captain Poldark.
No, not Captain Poldark!
Oh, then. The bells. She must have found where I hid it.
Oh, so he's taking it out, eh? You're not putting it back.
No, I tell you what, Jack. If you wait here while I go on up to the house, I'll fetch her.
He ain't going nowhere, Judd.
No.
Grab him, boy!
Now, turn me out. Now, I only took a nip now and then.
We'll give you a nip more, Jack Painter. We'll help you finish off the old barrel.
Hello, Ross.
I came as soon as I got your note. Something wrong?
Yes, very wrong. Won't you sit down? Francis and his father are up at the mine. They should be back at any moment. I hope you won't think I'm making use of your friendship when it suits me, but
Are you in trouble? Is it Francis?
No. Oh, you thought... No, it's not on my behalf. I asked you to call.
On whose then?
Verity's.
Verity? What has happened to Verity?
Do you remember Captain Blamey?
The man she met at the dance?
Yes, he's been calling on her regularly since then.
Well?
Oh, your uncle gave us permission. He was, I think, quite glad. Naturally, he'd like to see Verity married.
Well, does she not like the captain? She seemed very taken with him at the ball.
She likes him well enough. That's the trouble. She likes him too much.
I don't understand.
Well, when your uncle saw the drift of things and was hoping for an outcome, he made some inquiries about Captain Blamey. Your uncle has business connections in Falmouth, so it wasn't difficult.
And he found something to the captain's detriment?
Yes.
Well, what is this to do with me? Isn't it Verity who should hear it?
Verity's been told. That's the trouble. It makes no difference to her.
Well, I can hardly see that this is any of my business. It would seem to be hardly any of yours.
You don't quite understand, Ross. What we have heard is not some piece of silly gossip. It's something quite frightful. It seems he's been married before. It seems also he was a notorious drunkard. One night, some years ago, he came home very much the worse for drink. He and his wife had a quarrel. He struck her and then apparently kicked her. She fell down the stairs and died. He was charged and tried and sentenced to 3 years for manslaughter. His reputation as a drunkard actually saved him from the gallows, for he was acquitted on a charge of murder. It's a horrible story which your uncle confronted him with and which the captain did not deny. You'll see we're not being oversensitive about it.
And you say Verity knows?
Yes, but she says it makes no difference. Now your uncle has forbidden them to meet, so she shuts herself in a room all day and will speak to no one. Your uncle thought, since she is so very fond of you, that she might listen to you, but he felt unable to ask you, so I wrote to you myself. Will you speak to her, Ross?
Ross, has she told you? Did you ever hear such a story? What the devil do you make of it, eh? Am I right or am I wrong?
You'll talk to her, won't you, Ross? She'll listen to you.
Oh, I don't think I can do that. Verity is no child. She's a grown woman. If she knows the facts, she has a right to make up her own mind, just as you make up yours.
Oh, I say, that's a damned odd attitude to take. Would you have a gentle girl like Verity married to that man?
It's not for me to say. Seems to me people make odd choices when it comes to marriage. She may live to regret it or she may not, but it's not for me to advise her.
Well, I call that damned unfriendly. If that's your attitude, then there's no more to be said.
I am surprised, Ross. I would have thought that you might have helped.
I might also have harmed. The best results don't always follow from listening to others. Goodbye.
me tell you.
Yes.
I must talk to you. I knew you were here, and I knew why they'd sent for you. What did you say to them?
They wanted me to talk to you. I said you were old enough to decide for yourself. I take it the story is true.
Yes. Well, nearly so. It wasn't as brutish as they make out.
How do you know?
Well, because he told me the story himself of his own free will and before Father ever found out.
All the same.
I know what you think. You so little. I was shocked when he told me. So much so that I refused to see him again. But he kept writing and pleading with me. So in the end I did. The fact is, I wasn't sure how long a man must be made to pay for one mistake. And he has paid, Ross. He spent 3 years in prison. He lost his rank in the Navy. And when he came out, he worked hard to obtain his present position. He's never forgiven himself. And I know he never will. Ross, I love him. And you love someone for better or ill, you know that. He never touches drink now. Not even at a wedding or a dance.
I noticed at the ball, but do you think he'll keep to that?
Yes, I do. He wants to marry me. But even as I love him, I'm not a fool, and I need to know him better. For that, we must see each other. Ross, can we meet at your house? Oh, I know that's asking a great deal, but my alternative is to pack my things and go now. And I'm not ready for that yet. Please, Ross, do this for me.
Come whenever you please.